One thing that really infuriates me is when you tell someone that what they did or what they said has hurt you, and their first reaction is to be aggressively defensive about it. Oh, you're mistaken. You're overreacting. You're being oversensitive. Learn to take a joke. I didn't know that wasn't my intention. I don't remember saying it. This one is the worst one, to be honest. When they refuse the reality of their actions and words that now haunts you. Like, how much money will you lose to simply consider it? Like, it might not have been my intention, but the person felt bad. They were hurt by what I said to them. So it's fine. I'll apologize and then will explain to them that it wasn't my intention. It was unconsciously done, but I'm sorry that you were hurt. That's it. That's all it takes. Like, it is so trivializing, honestly. It is so shamefully demeaning. Like, you gotta scream your emotions and even your feelings, and all you're met with is invalidation. You're just left with nothing but more maybes. Like, maybe I was being too much. Maybe I overreacted. Maybe I shouldn't have voiced it out loud. And on and on and on. Now, the person who felt bad in the first place, who was hurt and is still swimming in the doubts, and sometimes it gets to a point where you start questioning its originality, whether it happened or not, whether it was just an assumption or wild imagination. Those who are confident and whose self belief game is strong will not be affected that much, but those who are already doubting themselves, are insecure, and have no faith in themselves will have a tremendous negative effect on them, and this will worsen their situation. It angers me so much because I used to be that person. I was constantly asked to forgive people when the said people blatantly refused to acknowledge their actions. In that hurricane, I was the one who used to end up over explaining myself, and in the end, all I met was with guilt. Because you shouldn't have been so loud about their faults, and now, because of you, they are feeling pathetic about themselves. There will always be a group of these Janwar log who have the ability, awareness, and calmness to victimize themselves despite not being the victim. And you will be the perpetrator because you chose to speak up. Anyway, I wrote a poem. It's about this only, what I felt. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty self explanatory, to be honest. So yeah, here it goes. Music! I tried, but then the reminders echoed while my hands were tied. A soulless human with a wounded heart, looking at a bottle of ashes lined up on a rustic shelf, looking out for me, is what I call the modern art. You said it was nothing with such a confident gesture. I looked within, hiding the scorn, looking for another conjecture. But I heard it. I felt it. Your words still ring in my head. The feeling asked me to run for a cover. You said it was nothing, but I felt everything. From humiliation to anger with such intensity, it makes me feel like something is wrong with me. Just because you refuse to accept my plea. Oversensitive. Learn to take a joke. Oh, I will, when you will learn to make one. Your conceited arrogance makes me doubt humanity. Explaining myself now makes me question my sanity. I don't know what you meant, but I'm hyper aware of what I felt and how you reacted. In just a minute that merely passed, I thought in that 1 minute the tables were turned, and now I'm the accused and you the bearer. So excuse me if I hide myself in a room and engulf in isolation. The vulgarity of your emotion was visible, and I looked pretty hard, but there were no signs of consideration. So I'll choose myself, for in the battle of doubts of mine and your commentary, I paid the price. So now, goodbye. Man, I'm such a good writer. I love it. I love it. But anyway, that being said, all I can say is I have adopted this mentality, or should I say I always had this, but अब सिर्फ capacity बढ़ाई है, and it's called भाड़ में जा attitude. Now I am so content with my truth, my reality, my faults, my skills, and my power, and that's all I care about. That's where my focus is usually on, and that's all should be my priority. Like, it's simple. Those who care, who understands, with them, you don't need to be loud with your emotions. There will be calm and acceptance in the air with the right people. And with these जानवर लोग सन्नाटे में भी घंटा बजा लो नहीं सुनेंगे. So just leave it, just leave it without any explanation, excuse. Just leave it as it is. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then hit the like button, comment down your views, your experiences, and yeah, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again in a couple of days. Till then, be amazing, get your shit together. I love you. Bye.